Join me as I dive into the thrilling race of the USA dominating the Paris Olympics and see if I can predict the contenders for LA 2028. The Paris Olympics have finally come to a close, and what an event it's been. The excitement has been palpable, with the world watching as athletes from around the globe gave it their all. But let's be real, there's been one story that's dominated the headlines: the intense battle between the USA and China for Olympic supremacy. These two powerhouses have been going head-to-head in an epic struggle for the top spot, with each country pushing the other to new heights. And I have to say, it's been an absolute thrill ride to watch. From record-breaking performances to nail-biting finishes, this Olympics has had it all. But as we've seen time and time again, the Olympics are about more than just the medals. They're about the moments that leave us speechless, the moments that inspire us to be our best selves. And boy, have we seen some incredible moments over the past few weeks. Moving on to the main event, let's talk about the challenges faced by the USA in maintaining its dominance in the Olympics. It's no secret that countries like China have been closing the gap in recent years, and this Olympics has been no exception. Despite fielding an incredibly strong team, the USA has faced some tough competition from China across a range of events. From swimming to gymnastics, and from athletics to volleyball, the Chinese have been going toe-to-toe with the Americans, pushing them to their limits. One of the biggest challenges for the USA has been adapting to the changing landscape of international competition. With countries like China and Japan investing heavily in their Olympic programs, the playing field has become increasingly level. And let's not forget the pressure of expectation. The USA has a rich history of Olympic success, and with that comes a weight of responsibility. The team has had to deal with the burden of living up to their own lofty standards, while also contending with the rising tide of competition from other nations. But despite these challenges, the USA has shown remarkable resilience and determination. From the opening ceremony to the closing event, the team has given it their all, leaving everything out on the field. Of course, it's not just about the team as a whole. Individual athletes have played a huge role in the USA's success. Take the incredible Katie Ledecky, for example, who's once again dominated the swimming events. Or how about the thrilling performance of Noah Lyles in the 200-meter sprint, who solidified his position as one of the fastest men on the planet. These athletes, and many more like them, have been the driving force behind the USA's medal haul. But the Chinese have had their own standout performers too. The likes of Sun Yang in the swimming pool, and Ho Ziwei in the weightlifting arena, have proven that they're more than capable of holding their own against the best in the world. As we explore the performances of these key athletes, it's clear that this Olympics has been a real game-changer for both the USA and China. From the highs of gold medal wins to the lows of heartbreaking defeats, we've seen it all. Take the USA's thrilling victory in the 4x100 relay, for example, which had us all on the edge of our seats. Or how about China's stunning upset in the women's gymnastics final, which left everyone speechless? These moments, and many more like them, have made this Olympics one for the ages. And as we look back on the performances of both the USA and China, it's clear that this has been a real turning point in the history of the Games. But let's get back to the main event, the USA's dominance of the medal count. When did it all start to come together for the Americans? Was it during the swimming events, where they racked up a stunning number of medals? Or was it during the track and field events, where their athletes dominated the podium? Whatever the moment, one thing's for sure: the USA has shown an incredible level of depth and breadth across the entire Olympic program. From the expected victories in events like basketball and volleyball, to the surprise medal wins in areas like sailing and canoeing, this has been a truly comprehensive performance. Of course, the Chinese have pushed them all the way, refusing to give up despite the odds being stacked against them. It's been a real David and Goliath story, with the underdog Chinese team giving their all against the might of the USA. But in the end, it's been the USA's sheer consistency across the board that's given them the edge. From the opening ceremony to the closing event, they've been the team to beat, and they've proven themselves worthy of the top spot. So, as we look back on the Paris Olympics, it's clear that the USA has dominated the proceedings, with China putting in a valiant effort to keep them honest. But what does this mean for the future of the Olympic Games? Can the USA continue to hold off the challenge from countries like China, or will we see a changing of the guard in LA 2028? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure: the stage is set for an epic battle in 4 years' time. So, what were some of your favorite moments from the Paris Olympics? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our next video, where we'll be previewing all the excitement of LA 2028.